All right, you all, so this is first grade module 2, lesson 28 homework for Engage New York Math. The directions say solve the problems, write your answers to show how many tens and ones. They did an example over here for you, but I'm also going to do an example to help you out. So I always draw my number bond from my smallest number, and I know that my smallest number between 9 and 7 is 7, and then I'm going to make 10 using the number 9. So 9 plus 1 equals 10, and that'll also be my first number sentence. So I'm going to go ahead and write that 9 plus 1 equals 10. And then I'm going to take my 10, and then it will be the beginning of my second number sentence. All right, everybody understand where I get that from? Okay, so I'm making 10. 9 plus 1 equals 10. There it is. And then I take my answer, which is 10, and then start off my second number sentence. All right, now I know that 1 plus 6 equals 7. So I've already taken care of my 9 plus 1, but I'm also left with the number 6 outside of that circle. So it will be 10 plus 6, which is my number outside of that circle, equals 16. So I'll fill this in. 9 plus 7 equals 110, 6 ones, or 16. All right, you'll do the exact same thing for number 2. Number 3 says solve. Write the two number sentences for each step, which is pretty much what we did up there, to show how to make 10 is exactly what we did. Boris had 9 board games on his shelf. There's my 9 board games, and 8 board games in his closet. So there's my 9 on the shelf and the 8 in the closet. How many board games does Boris have all together? So 9 plus 8 equals something. We don't know what that something is yet. Now let's do our two number sentences. Remember, I draw my number bond from the smallest number between the two numbers, and that number is 8. All right, so I know that 9 plus 1 equals 10. I'll go ahead and do that. 9 plus 1 equals 10. And remember, 10 will be the beginning of my next number sentence. So 10, all right. So 1 plus 7 equals 8. There's my number bond. These three numbers are bonded together. So 1 plus 7 equals 8. Now, I have 9 plus 1 equals 10, and then my number that's outside of that circle is 7. So 10 plus 7 equals 17. And remember, I got the 7 from my number outside of there. So now I know that 9 plus 8 equals 17. So the question was, how many board games does Boris have all together? Boris has 17 altogether. Well, 17 board games. I'll write board games altogether. All right, so you will do the rest of the problems the exact same way. It is your turn to give it a try. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.